Elder.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided... However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse... What do you say, outsider?
I'll help you.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate site. 3 such teams have gone... In order to maintain the...
I'll begin looking immediately. I don't care. Alright. Where's Talk?
What'd you think of Mr. House? I was surprised he only had the 2 robot sex slaves.
Tell me about yourself.
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops.
What the hell?
I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew, anyway. But it was by his request, actually.
Well, I think what I'll do is I'll just stop this recording because it's kind of just forced me to go to the Brotherhood of Steel. So I'll stop here. I'll upload it as a short. I'll put it up with 2 other episodes. And yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching this one. Wasn't really anything useful, but as thought, just in case, I might as well. Well, she carried on.
Slept through head scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well.
Good intentions,
no, but it does make it easier to forgive him. He's just misguided. It's not too late to change his mind.
Do you think the Elder will listen?
He's a stubborn old man, but when it comes down to it, he's
It's like
got
a
our
dwarf
best
there.
interests
He
at
lives
heart.
underground, stubborn.
If he sees some indisputable sign we're on the wrong course, he won't ignore it.
So what are you trying to accomplish?
That's my question to the Elder. All these years, the Brotherhood has collected weapons technology. And for what? To keep it out of people's hands? That clearly hasn't worked. To defend ourselves? We can't compete with the NCR's numbers, or the Legion's. We're fighting a war for a lost cause. If we're gonna survive, we have to find a role in society, attract new members.
How do you propose to do that?
Look at the followers of the Apocalypse. They use their expertise to improve people's lives. They train them to be self-sufficient. That expertise cultivates respect and gratitude, spreads their ideals, draws talent to their cause. They make friends like we make enemies. But they don't know a fraction of what we know. If we took on their role, we could stand up to anyone. We wouldn't have to hide.
What could bring him to change his mind?
I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that gets his attention is technology. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea.
Father Elijah?
Our elder before
Even though I just asked her about it?
He had a nose for recovering lost technology. He'd send scribes out into the desert, chasing whatever lead. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point. If there's a comm terminal not too far from here, I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it.
Let's head out.
I'm with you. Being around here isn't the same anymore.
Well, looks like it isn't going to be a short.
So,
Oh, God.
you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this
and I
chapter.
think we might just be able to help each other out.
I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble.
Oh, so they all know that
He's at the
it's
center of it.
failing.
Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Go ahead.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lock. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't... And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out.
What about Veronica? She seems to come and go as she pleases.
Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her... If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well. And all in the name of security. Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder... He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening.
Everyone
Aside from being our duty,
is
going out
not
on
liking
missions
this
is
and
what
want to
kept us
leave.
strong. And because he fails to see that,
How do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done. Which is why we're having this conversation.
And that says,
An
"Without
outsider
suspicion,
such
asking
as
questions."
the fact that the Elder has some tasks
Ah.
for you means his faithful won't suspect you. And you have a line open to... In short, you're in a perfect...
I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do.
Right, so now...
What is this? Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder? The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better.
What?
Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow...
What the hell's happening?
Pardon?
Veronica.
Sorry about that. Just because I love them doesn't mean some of them aren't assholes.
Oh, no. Forget. Alright. I'm gonna give her all the stuff back. Open inventory.
Ooh, got something good for me?
Yeah, I do.
Is it a dress?
I'm gonna get you a dress, actually. Now, if you want something that says don't fuck with me, that's something that says don't fuck with me. I'm sorry, but that's just common sense. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do then is find her a dress. Screw the NCR outfit like I was intending to get her. I'll get her a dress and I'll help her with this quest because, well, why not? I'll just do it as a short, like a mini series at the side. I do like that though, how it doesn't like force you to do quests. Unless like, well, there's one, but we'll probably come to that one. Oh, actually no, I think because of the situation we're in now, why am I in that? Because of the situation we're in now, it might actually work. Oh, Gibson scrapyard. Well, come on. There's got to be some place where I can get a dress. I'll have to fucking, yeah, I'll have to look it up. I'm gonna get one though. It's just one of those things. The objective of this is to get someone a dress in a nuclear apocalypse. Alright. If I climb there, I'm not going to be happy, but... Look, I'm having frame rate problems again. I hope this doesn't affect the audio or anything, so if it does, it's not going to be good. So I'm not going to climb up there at least. So, basically, I haven't really done anything. I've just finished... I've done this quest where I've killed a bunch of NCR because they need to be part of the misery. Someone here, actually. Download research notes.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, although maybe the rangefinder could work too. And it looks like the NCR was onto some miracle farming technology.
Ooh. What's a pulse gun?
Electromagnetic weapon from before the Great War. But they were building it as a countermeasure to power armor, which they feared the Chinese were developing. Supposedly a prototype was being housed at Nellis. Imagine what it could do to the Brotherhood. We'd be on equal footing with any idiot with a gun.
Farming technology.
More or less. Supposedly it's a vegetation enhancer. NCR has a science branch headquartered at McCarran Airport.
McCarran, that's where I want to go.
Guess they found something. Guess somebody wasn't very good at keeping secrets either. We'd never pursue it because it's not a weapon, but self-sufficiency is fundamental to us. If it works, they'd see the value of an alternate...
What about this rangefinder?
It's a targeting device for some kind of doomsday weapon based at Helios
Ooh.
1. It was lost sometime after the war.
About that.
We held Helios 1 for a time. Lost a lot of people defending it. Too many. All for this weapon. If it turns out to be a dud, it'd show how flawed our goals have been. Father Elijah said he thinks a scavenger might have sold it.
Let's pursue the pulse gun.
Yeah, maybe they'll think twice about engaging the NCR if they know one of those could be floating. The notes say to look around Nellis Air Force
Nellis
Base.
Air Force. Let's go find it. Woohoo! Alright, so I've got to kill everyone in my way there. Oh yeah, Nellis is... Silly me, how could I forget it was the Boomer's territory? Anyone gets in my way. Is something up with my limbs? No. So why is he running a bit slower? Is it in here? Oh, it's in Pearl's barracks. It's a good job Pearl isn't there, isn't it? Oh. The hell? Alright, give me 2 seconds. It's on the PC. Oh, no, no. Just why not? Alright, so... I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to head off, so... thanks for watching, bye. Hey, I'm afraid that I've gotta cut this short. I'll carry on with it eventually. Because at the moment I can afford to make shorts, but anyway. I've had to cut this so that I can't... Well, I can carry on soon. Basically, I'm just trying to say goodbye, so goodbye.